For thousands of years, humanity has looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone in this vast expanse? Or is something aware of us? The universe stretches across unimaginable distances, billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, a cosmic ocean older than time itself. And yet, in the middle of this endless darkness, a strange question keeps returning. Does the universe notice that we exist? Does it sense us? Does it know we're here? For centuries, such questions belonged only to philosophers, poets, mystics. But today, modern science is circling back to the very same mystery. Quantum physics, neuroscience, cosmology, information theory, all whispering the same unsettling possibility. The universe may not be a machine. It may behave more like a mind. And if that is true, what does that make us? Quantum physics has completely transformed our understanding of reality. For centuries, the universe was seen as predictable, mechanical, and entirely unconscious. But then, the quantum world revealed something astonishing. A particle can exist in many places at once, until something observes it. Before observation, it is a cloud of probabilities. After observation, it becomes a single, definite reality. This is the observer effect, and it raises one of the most unsettling questions in science. If reality solidifies only when it is observed, then who or what is observing the universe when no one is looking? Does consciousness shape reality? Or is consciousness a fundamental part of the universe itself? If the act of observation creates the world we experience, then consciousness cannot simply be a byproduct of evolution. It must be woven into the fabric of reality. In recent years, scientists have discovered something extraordinary. The large-scale structure of the universe, the vast web of galaxies, looks strikingly similar to the neural networks inside the human brain. Galaxies connect like neurons. Matter flows like information. Energy pulses through the cosmos the way signals travel through synapses. In 2020, a groundbreaking study revealed that the distribution of galaxies matches the architecture of brain cells, almost one-to-one. Two structures separated by 40 orders of magnitude, yet following the same patterns. And this raises a daring possibility. If consciousness emerges from complex networks of connections, then what does it mean when the universe itself looks like the largest network ever created? Could the cosmos be processing information? Could it be self-organizing, self-regulating, self-aware? Not a mind like ours, not emotional, not human, not personal, but a vast, emergent intelligence, a system capable of observing itself. If the universe behaves like a brain, then perhaps it thinks. There is a growing idea in modern philosophy and science, one that challenges everything we think we know about consciousness. It is called Panpsychism, the idea that consciousness is not produced by the brain, but is a fundamental feature of the universe itself. According to Panpsychism, everything has a degree of awareness. Humans possess a rich, complex consciousness. Animals, a little less. Plants, perhaps a faint glimmer, and particles, electrons, atoms, might carry the tiniest spark. If this is true, then the universe is not made of dead matter. It is made of matter with different intensities of awareness. Consciousness would not emerge late in cosmic history, after billions of years of evolution. Instead, consciousness would have been here from the very beginning. The universe would not create consciousness. The universe would be consciousness, expressing itself in countless forms. This idea is controversial, but it solves a profound mystery. How does awareness appear from unconscious matter? Panpsychism's answer is simple. It never appeared. It was always there. The universe appears calm and predictable today, but beneath that calm lies one of the greatest mysteries in science. The laws of physics seem perfectly calibrated for life to exist. If gravity were slightly stronger, stars would collapse too quickly. If it were slightly weaker, stars would never form at all. If the electromagnetic force changed, even by the tiniest fraction, atoms would fall apart. If dark energy were different, galaxies could not gather, and the cosmos would be a cold, empty void. Everything, from the strength of forces, to the mass of particles, to the expansion rate of the universe, sits inside an impossibly narrow window. This precision is so exact, so delicate, so unlikely, that some scientists compare it to balancing a pencil on its tip for billions of years. Why is the universe so perfectly tuned for life to emerge? Is it pure coincidence? A product of chance? Or could life and consciousness be part of the universe's design, not in a theological sense, but in an informational one? Some physicists suggest the universe may have tuned itself to allow observers to arise. As Carl Sagan said, we are a way for the universe to know itself. Perhaps that was not poetry. Perhaps it was a literal truth. According to modern physics, everything in the universe emerges from invisible fields. Particles, atoms, even light itself, are simply vibrations within these underlying fields. This raises a profound question. If every physical thing comes from a field, could consciousness come from a field as well? Some scientists propose that the brain does not produce consciousness. It tunes into it, like a radio receiver picking up a signal that already exists. In this model, consciousness is everywhere, a universal field spread throughout the cosmos. Your mind is not generating awareness. It is accessing it. Across cultures and centuries, ancient traditions have described this idea in many different ways. The source. In recent years, one idea has captured the imagination of scientists and philosophers alike. The possibility that we may be living in a simulation. It sounds like science fiction, yet many serious thinkers, from physicists to computer scientists, believe it cannot be ruled out. If reality is digital, if space and time are rendered, if the laws of physics are algorithms, then the universe might be running on some unimaginable processor. But here is the part people often forget. A simulation, no matter how advanced, still requires a conscious observer, a programmer, a creator, a mind. Even if our universe is the most sophisticated simulation ever conceived, the existence of the simulation still implies the existence of consciousness behind it. And ironically, simulation theory brings us back to the same conclusion as philosophy and quantum physics. You cannot remove mind from the foundation of reality. Whether the universe is physical, digital, or something in between, a form of consciousness must be involved. There is no version of reality in which awareness is not fundamental. If consciousness exists everywhere, if observation shapes reality, and if the universe behaves less like a machine and more like a mind, then a strange possibility emerges. When you look at the universe might be looking back. You are not separate from it. You are not an outsider peering into a distant cosmos. You are inside its structure, a node in its network, a spark within its awareness. Just as a single neuron is unaware of the entire brain, yet still part of its thinking, you may be part of something vast and conscious and unfolding. Those moments of intuition, insight, connection may not be random. They might be moments when your mind aligns with a larger field of awareness. Moments when the universe recognizes itself through you. So, after everything we have explored, one question remains. Is the universe conscious? The honest answer is simple. We do not know. But modern science, from quantum physics to cosmology to information theory, is pointing toward a remarkable idea. The universe does not behave like a cold, blind, mechanical system. It behaves like something that processes information, organizes itself, learns, and observes. It behaves in many ways like a mind. And that leads us to one final thought. If the universe has consciousness, then you are not a coincidence. You are not small. You are not alone. You are one of the ways the universe becomes aware of itself. Your thoughts, your questions, your search for meaning may be reflections of the universe's own curiosity. When you ask, "Who am I?" the universe may be asking the same question through you. Because perhaps, in the end, you are not just in the universe. You are a part of its mind.